Greetings, everybody. Flight Director Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to Kerbal Space Program Colonization Episode 25, which originally aired live on Twitch. But here is some of the conics that we got. Yeah, it's probably just time warping because we're already tracking space objects. You know what? Another thing. Oh, I did that wrong. No, they're still up there. Would be cool if you could do psychovals for my astronauts. Well, they're Kerbals, so they're all crazy. We know that as a fact already. Kerbals are insane. Anyone willing to get in a rocket I built is insane. All right, so unknown. All right, here are the unknown objects. There we are. So this is asteroids here, or that we could try to capture. So let me wait, what? Why is there a bunch of work lamps that I can track? All right, let me start tracking this Class A. So this Class A will make an intercept for Kerbin in 173 days, which is kind of not that soon, considering I do have habitats going. So let me track some of the other ones. Again, not soon. I'm trying to track the smaller ones too, because really huge ones are hard to capture. So this one doesn't enter Kerbin's sphere of influence for 152 days. So nothing coming at us conveniently. All right, I'm gonna untrack this and untrack that. Another thing is I think it will require me to like time warp a little bit. Oh, this one's coming close. Oh no, 36 mil. No, that's not that close. So some of these asteroids, like the 3 of the 4 that I started tracking, are actually on collision course. They're gonna hit. This one is on a terrible track. Oh, here's what the. This asteroid, interesting, is on like an orbit path. All right, let me terminate these work lamps. I don't care about having work lamps tracked. Okay. Well, I'll keep the Class A tracked in case we want to mess with the Class A at some point. But currently there are no unknown objects that are going to be easy for us to grab, and no one's paying for a grab mission. I think what I need to do is I need to complete other missions for grab missions to open up, because we just unlocked the tracking for grab missions. Let me also make sure I have the science for that too. The asteroid grabbers are here. Yeah, so we've already unlocked the science, so it's only a matter of time until they offer up missions for asteroid capture. So I suppose I will poll you all about what I'm doing next. Another where we're headed, whether it be Minmus or Mun, and then I'll select or take the missions accordingly. Because right now I don't have any missions that I can work on. Looks like Minmus. All right. Initially, there's only 3 people that have voted. But I can start taking the Minmus missions. So, do I want to build a surface outpost? Maybe? It's a lot of money. What do I need money left for? I need to upgrade my VAB. And that's about all the money I need. Because I already have max R&D. And I don't care about the runway. Or the mission control. Or the admin building. Or for the complex. So, yeah, I could do it for the money. A new surface outpost on Minmus. So that is 9 Kerbals, a mobile processing lab, docking port, generate power, antenna, Isru as well. Dude, why is it all oh, gross. Taliesin, thanks for the follow. Funny name, considering I just ran a series with a Taliesin. Yoda, what are you doing, dude? Don't chew your paws. Don't chew your paws. All right, let me whip up this little Minmus station, or Minmus base, for the money, and I think that will be the last significant upgrade, the last financial investment, and then we can start just building how we want and taking the missions regardless of the price point, unless, of course, that we're trying to earn money. Because the other thing is, if I want to add nuclear power generator to our Mun habitat, I'm gonna need a lot of money because those things are expensive. So, Minmus base. Alright, I'll be building this one from the ground up. So, let me start with the mobile processing lab. So here's the mobile processing lab. This thing can store 2 crew, so that counts towards the 9. I think because I'm a cheapskate, I'm going to bring this whole thing back to Earth. So this is 4 now. And then we need to add 5 more. So 4 plus... how many does this hold? 2? So 2, 4... 7... 8... This is so dumb. Oh, no. Let's, 2, 4, 7, 9? Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Alright. It's nonsense, but it will work. Alrighty. God, this is a monstrosity already. It is big. It is real big. What do we need? We need Isru, which is also heavy. Ah. Hey, they're paying for it. Whatever. Then a docking port. I'm just going to stick on the top of it. I'm going to stick an antenna, like, attached to it, because of how little I care about the aesthetics of this. Oh, there, antenna on the top. Floating, but on the top. Wonderful. Generating power is really easy, so let me stick some photovoltaics. I'll stick that there. We are going to want to land this eventually, so I will put legs on it. Alrighty. That's a heavy... How heavy is this? This is 10 tons? Alright, let me get rid of the monopropellants, because I'm not going to need them. This will eventually want to come back to Earth, so heat shield, and get rid of some of the ablator. If it does want to come back to Earth, we are going to need mad parachutes. So, I don't know how many exactly we'll need, but I'm guessing kind of a lot, given the sheer size of this thing. And when I say Earth, I mean Kerbin. So there is drogue chutes and regular chutes, and I think I probably need even more regular chutes. I don't think 8's going to be enough. 10, 12. All right, I'm going to test the chutes though before I go. So let's save this base and test the chutes out. So in order to do that, I just need a little bit of fuel. God, that's a honker. This, of course, will need to be decoupled. Oops. Thought it was this. No. Yeah, there it is. All right. So this is a... Oh, it's not remote. Who's going in it? Jeb. Into the command pod. Save and launch. Why not leave it? I want to be refunded. I have no interest in actually setting up a Minmus base. And because I'm using the life support mod that I'm using, unless I add a significant amount to it, it doesn't have the... I'll never have the ability to, like, inhabit it long term and run science or anything, so I just want to fly this thing back to Kerbin and refund the whole thing. I know that sounds weird, but I want the money. Alright, this will probably break something, so hold on, let me revert to launch and go over the ocean, where I won't break my Kerbal Space Center, even though I'm going to revert. No need to smash my home. So all that I'm testing out now is, will the parachutes be... Okay, 4.6 meters per second, that's fine. I don't need any more chutes. That's all I needed to do. Just wanted to know if it was under 9 or greater than 9. Alright, the other important things is going to be science. Because right now there's no science on this, so let's add inline reaction wheel. I say science and I mean inline reaction wheel. And then also let's add the science payload. This adds some weight, but not enough for it to be a problem when it comes to landing or anything. You're welcome for the content. I'll have to catch you another time, bud. Right, Science Junior. So this is, of course, a science mission. And let's add all the sciencey parts. Goo, thermometer, seismometer, gravioli, barometer, batteries, check. It is also to Minmus, but there's so much space in this vessel, I'm not worried about claustrophobia, but I will test for that before we go. There's one other thing that we might want, which is some experiments. So I'll put some experiment pods down here and throw some stuff in it. So goo, oh, go away. Goo. Oh my god. Solar, experiment core, Ionographer. More solar. Communicatron. More solar. It's good enough. We might also want the experiments kit. I'll add one of those as well. I don't need a demo charge. Why would I, why do you want me to bring a demo charge? Out of curiosity. To blow something up? For the size, the Grand Slam, maybe? But I'm not doing the Grand Slam this run, I don't think. What else? We don't need the magnetometer boom. Is there anything I'm missing? Power gen. Lights, I guess? With chocolate? Ooh, that sounds good. Alrighty. And now the stages for fuel. Because of how tall this is, I can go for tall fuel. Oh, that actually intersects right where the landing legs are. Let me rotate the landing legs. Some degrees. There. All right. And we'll put the swivels on again. Because I value thrust over efficiency. All right, there it is. Some nose cones. And this is the thing that is going to land. I'll also asparagus stage it. This technically has enough thruster weight to even get off of Kerbin, which is crazy. Food and supplies. Yes, right. Food and supplies. Thank you for that. I can't click it. Come on, let me click the food. There it is. I didn't want it clipping in. Not that it makes any difference, but it just looks nastier. Alrighty. Yeah. Yep. Okay. We're obviously going to need some struts. For stability. And then we have set up for asparagus staging, so let me set that up. The drogue chutes should go first. What is... Oh, that's the... That should be down there. Alright, so the first asparagus to go is that stalk to that stalk. Done. Alrighty, so that section is done. Oh, maybe some struts at the bottom. Oh, I did them. I just didn't do both because they're... Yep, there we go. Alright, underneath. We'll do something pretty similar to last. But we're going to add a little oomph here because this is heavy. So we'll put, again, we're going to over-engineer this, but we'll put a mammoth. All right, and then I'm going to start raffling this off now. Let me reset the eligibility again. Done. Eligibility is reset. And I think I like the Clydesdales, even though they're really, really, really expensive. So, because money is not that much of a concern, and I just want speed, let me see about slapping a bunch of Clydesdales on there. Where are they? Kickback. Sort by size. Here they are, Clydesdales. Oh, so over-engineered. Alrighty, cool. Put some aerodynamic cones. Yeah, this is a rocket. Sure is. Some aero cones on these. Done. Set up additional strutting. This rocket is over-engineered but designed to just go fast, so as to not take too much time. And then do 4 there. Save. Okay. This looks all set to go to Minmus. So who's coming? I want to send Bill and Ted. Bill and Jeb. We'll put them in the lander cans, though. No, actually in the command pods. The top command pod. What's the thrust to weight ratio of it all? I'll tell you in a second. I don't know yet. Hey, Yoda, you want some of this? Yeah, I do. High. I think thrust to weight ratio is pretty high given all the Clydesdales. It's gonna go woof, just straight up. All right, thrust to weight is 1.6. Not as high as I thought it would be, but still pretty high. Our hab and home timers are 33 days. That's plenty of time to get there and back. Our supplies is 27 days plus 15 days of starvation. Again, plenty of time. Guess we go. I guess we go. I gotta say, I feel like I can slap together a somewhat attractive rocket pretty quickly. I'm not gonna say that this is a super looker, but gets the job done. If it fills all the requirements. So I need to get surface data and plant a flag. Got it. Let me start tilting. Should have been doing that already. No, don't over tilt. I feel like lemon grab. Oh dear Lord. Where am I going? And fight it back. Yep, we got it. I got it under control. No flippy flops. We're moving so fast. We're on fire. Everything is red. But we are not dead. Now let me gently pull away from the Clydesdales. Apple apps of 84K with a liquid fuel tank. That, my friends, is what I call success. Alrighty. And burn time of about a minute. And now we get to name it. What is it named? The Ghost Joker. Congrats, Ghost. Is it possible to get to Mun with a space plane? Yeah. It's possible. There's some caveats involved, which is that it's very, very, very hard to do. And it depends if you're talking about SSTO, single stage to orbit spaceplanes, or staged spaceplanes, like ones where you shed stages. If you shed stages, it's a little bit easier to do. If it's SSTO, single stage to orbit, to get to the Mun, that there is like hella hard. Yeah, there's a whole single stage to orbit is where you don't stage things off, and trying to build a space plane that takes off from a runway and never sheds parts to get to Kerbin orbit is very tricky to do and very time consuming, because basically you're just slow climbing. It's difficult. It's very, very, very difficult. It's on the same level of like trying to do a round trip to like Eve or Duna level difficulty. Respect. But trying to get to the Mun on an SSTO, probably maybe someone has done it. But yeah, it's not something that I could do, and it's not something that is easily doable. Okay, we're in orbit. Oh, we're going to Minmus, aren't we? I almost went to Mun. Oh, Jesus. Alright, target for Minmus. And at the descending node, I will adjust the tilt. You bet I could do it? Yeah, maybe with like a lot of practice, but I would also have to... I'd have to do a lot of like trial and error and like napkin physics math and stuff like that. I could do... I've built a SSTO before, but SSTO to Mun is like a whole different thing, because... I'll put it this way. Building a single stage to orbit, you barely have enough fuel. Like when I built mine, I barely had enough fuel once I got to orbit to be like, hey, I'm in orbit. Haha, look at me. I did it. Having any fuel left over to get to Mun, yeah, no, that's a different beast. That is a totally different beast. So I don't know. I think with vanilla stock parts, you might not ever get the fuel efficiency needed to do it. That's a guess. Oh God, what plane am I? What is my did I screw up this? Yeah, no, I'm still... I'm burn a little bit more. I'm still not really on the same plane as Minmus. There we go. Now it's a difference of like 0.1. I was trying to do a transfer burn and I was like, where am I going? Because I was a full degree off. All right, so that is an intercept of Mun. I don't want that. Going to Minmus. Here we go. There's a Minmus intercept. Oh, the maneuver tool. Yeah, I haven't messed around with as much. But let's see what it could do. No. What? Okay, yep, there. It made a maneuver for us automatically. This is because we upgraded the tracking station. So okay, thanks for the maneuver. Oh, what the hell? Kinda... Okay, well, obviously, it, wasn't on first orbit. It had me orbiting, like, 15 times. All right. Now for the maneuver tool. The maneuver tool suggested transfer. You know what I think I didn't check is what my Apple apps is for the. Well, I'll just trust it. I feel dirty about just trusting it, but I'm just going to trust it. No verify, just trust. All right, maneuver tool. This is the first time I'm using you on stream. You best not be screwing me. Yeah, it has a tendency to auto-generate those pretty far out. Yep, sure does. At least it didn't have me orbiting until everyone became tourists. But if you use the maneuver tool to go from like Kerbin to like outside of Kerbin's sphere of influence, like Moho, Eve, Duna, yeah, then you're talking. It would probably have me orbit until all my guys starve to death. If I didn't double check its math. Oh, my rocket is so heavy, it's hard to maneuver. Big old clunker. Just a little bit. All right. Is that good enough? I have no idea. It's hard to tell. All right. I'm going to quick save just because I don't fully trust the maneuver tool, and I feel like me doing my own maneuvers is a lot better. Minmus periapps is 719,000. Yeah, my own transfers were better. Honestly. This here is like a kissing the sphere of influence. Barely. Honestly, I could have done way better. All right, but let's circularize. Yoink. With a low. Oh, that's real low. That's fine. And let's see how our people are doing. So we have 23 days left of Hab and Home until they become tourists. So what I mean by that is because of the life support mod I have, at some point, if you don't have enough livable space in the station or in the rocket that you're launching, your pilots and everybody that's in the rocket will refuse to do work, and they effectively become tourists. And it can be very, very, very tragic. So that's why I keep track of supplies, which is how long they can live. So they can live, I've provided food for 17 more days, plus 15 days it takes them to starve to death. And then the Hab and Home is how comfortable they are until they like rebel against me. And it's very, very important to keep track of that. Because if you muck around for too long, you're gonna have some rebelling Kerbals, which is no good. Well, let's add a maneuver here to shrink the orbit. Yes. So yeah, we can die from a lack of food. I don't want that to happen. It actually makes Eve and Duna and everything out of Kerbal Sphere of Influence. You know, Boho, Eve, Duna, Drez. It makes all of those missions so much more difficult because if they're manned, you have to supply food for the duration, which is heavy and expensive. All right, that's circularized enough. Let's take a look at the flags that we've had. So we've hit up Greater Flats and Lowlands. Is this Great Flats? I gotta get a picture of it real quick. Because I don't have it memorized. Yes, so that's a different biome. So we'll aim for that. Okay. Pretty soon I can probably ditch this Kerbin mammoth phase. I want to use it as much fuel of it as possible. But unlike last mission, I'm really at no risk of running out of fuel. I have 3,600 Delta V, which is plenty to get home. But if I can deorbit with this phase here and smash my giant base of my rocket into Minmus, I can make seismetric science. You know, I can get you cause some earthquake science, which works for me. I like the peaceful music for this. I'm also gonna kind of be landing. You know what? Let me land more in the sun. So that you all have a better view. So I'm going to change where I'm landing right now. Because I don't want to land in the dock. Oh my god, this thing is so hard to control. It's so big. Retract and retract. Okay, I'll be slamming in a second here. That's probably good enough. Accelerate! Ah! Alright, we're only 8 kilometers up. Time for me to use the big fuel to burn some of my velocity. Unless I get impatient and just eject it, because honestly, this thing is taking a while. There we go. I don't actually have a lot of velocity. Alright, 3 kilometers. Good enough. Bye-bye. Team Rad has set up the bomb. Right. We will kill the remainder of my horizontal velocity. So I come straight in. Done. And then we'll physics time warp. The bomb has been deployed. Oh, wow. It was so soft it didn't do anything. Oh well, I should have just ejected it when I had speed. Is it just standing there? What the hell, man? Dude! Leaning Tower of Pisa. Come on. So uneventful. Oh, yeah, I'm landing. Right. Let me pay attention to that. Done! Alright, I'll hide the life support. It didn't explode. I'm so dissatisfied. Alright, I just got paid for the contract for 400,000, making this station. And Bill, let's go set up the sciencey junk. No, don't fall. Oh, don't free fall for like an hour. No, stop that. Did I even bring science junk? I did, in these pods, right? Yeah. Alright, let's go to constructor mode. No, I didn't need you to do that, dude. Totally unnecessary. What did you just... Well, no point doing this now. I clicked it to put it down, and he broke it. What I did was I just dragged it out here to put it down, and it just exploded. And it happened to be the science experiment core. Without it, no experiments run. So there's no point in me doing the rest of this. Thanks, Bill. Thank you, Bill. All right, where are we? We are lesser flat. Perform EVA science. Can't do that. I don't care. Surface sample, lesser flat. EVA report. I already did that. Thanks, Bill. Is there anything else I need to do? Oh, flag, right? Why don't... Alright, you know, you don't deserve to plant a flag anyway, so... Let me just put you back in the ship where naughty Kerbals live. And Jeb will plant the flag, because he doesn't break stuff like you do. Oh, I can't plant flag because I'm in constructor mode. But, still, point stands. Bill is a science-breaking bastard. Oh my god, this is the most dramatic spacewalk ever. I don't think Jeb will break the flag. Plant flag. Minmus lesser flats. And then I'll take an EVA report from space just above. Oh, I guess I already have that. Which I don't recall ever doing, but sure. Donk. Don't knock the whole thing over. Alright. And then all the sciencey junk inside. Yeah, we recycled it. Fake face. We never said we had to leave it there. I don't... That's never happened to me before. My guess is when I placed it, it clipped into the ground or something, and then decided that it should explode or whatever. Pretty lame, but yeah, whatever. All right. We're good. Right? I'm done. All right, I'm gonna try the maneuver calculator thingy again, because we haven't messed around with that much, and why not? Now this is gonna be a little weird because we are not around the equator, but we'll see if it can handle that. It should be able to. I can't imagine it wouldn't be able to. But as you can see, we have an axial tilt here. And it's not an equatorial orbit, not even a little bit. But it should be... Why are we flopping like this? What it should be is it should be rather or not so eccentric. That's all it really cares about. So I might have to circularize this so it's not eccentric once we get out there. Let me do another maneuver so I can do this better. All right, so that's a non-eccentric, pretty circular 11K and 15K. That's not bad. All right, I'm going to save first, though, because I don't really trust it. So current orbit to... Oh. Wait, I did what? Orbital inclination is too high. Oh, okay. So it is complaining about my orbital inclination. I see, said the blind man, peeing in the wind. Alright, well, let's fix that so that the calculator that should have been able to handle this can do it. So what we want to do is we want to fix the orbital inclination, which... is like that-ish? No, it isn't. Thank you for the, I'm glad you watched the finale. Alright, so here is the inclination. We're at 25 degrees. I wish it would show me my descending and ascending nodes. This brings the inclination to 5 degrees. Alright, this brings the inclination to 0.3. Alright, there we go. This is the inclination to 0.2. Oops, wrong direction. 0.1. There it is. Alright, that will not be inclined at all. And then if the maneuver node complains about this inclination, which is literally as perfect as I can make it, well, not literally, it's 1.1 degree off, but still, then I have no idea what to do. I won't be using the maneuver nodes. Automatic maneuver nodes. All right, so yeah, there it goes. It can now calculate. As you can see, it popped up. So create 1 year in 175 days from now. No, dude, no. What? What? Why? Why? That is crazy. Why would I ever do that? It doesn't make sense. Or alternatively, I could create a maneuver in 50 minutes that does the same thing for the same amount of fuel and not wait 2 years and starve to death. Crazy thought. What is my periaps there? 2 mil. Bring that down a little. All right, 46K. That's too low. Screw you, maneuver tool. Literally just super piss off because you're super useless. All right, 360. Yep, that's fine. Have I ever tried to make a torch ship? I did once when Scott Manning demoed it. It was hilarious. I mean, you have to kind of cheat a bit, but it is pretty hilarious. Scott Manley, rather, not Manning. Ah! Overshot it. All right, periaps, 300K. See? Stupid maneuver node. Much better than what you had me doing. Oh, God. But it's 24 days? I am going to be a tourist in 24 days. So let me pull that periaps into the atmosphere so that we land instead. Otherwise, we're going to be up here forever. You know, like you do. All right. Fixing. All right, so now my periaps is going to bring me all the way in. Oh, yeah, I had time. You lied to me. You lied to me, game. All right, let me create a maneuver to not re-enter just yet for even more fuel that I shouldn't have to burn. Because I want to try to accurately land just for the challenge. And I have plenty of Delta V to be able to mess around like this. So bring the periaps up to about 70K. I'll just eyeball it, it's fine. All right, 79K, that works. Circularize. And I'll have to stage. Land directly on the launch platform. You know, if I had a mech jeb to do the aerobraking calculations for me, I could. Or, alternatively, if I built a craft that had a ridiculous amount of thrust to weight and spare fuel, I could. Easily. But I have neither of those things at the moment. Yes, it's an excuse. I'll try. I'll try, anyway. Because I like the challenge, but my ability to do it, probably not going to happen. Oh, let's get rid of that. It's dead weight. Bye. It's less of a flex if you have the computer doing it for you. Well, you know, astronauts have the computers doing it for them, so as little of a flex as it might be, there ain't no astronauts that can do it eyeballing. Anyway. But, alright, let's try for that flex. I only have 1200 Delta V left to tinker with, though. Which ain't a ton. So let me stop this circularization and warp here to try for the re-enter. Real astronauts also don't do it for the fun. True. They don't. They shouldn't. Else they lose their jobs. Alright, so I'm aiming for Kerbal Space Center. And we're going to re-enter burn. Let me queue up the maneuver. Need to go a little lower. Like that? Even lower, I think. Alright. I'm eyeballing it. That's... Oh, maybe up a little. Okay. That's my burn. I'll quick save. We'll see how close I can get. I bet I get within... I'll try to get within 5 kilometers. How's that? The landing pad might be a bit too tricky. We'll see. 5 kilometers... That's not too absurd. Especially after Bill broke my science. The jerk that he is. This is, of course, my last mission of the day. Barbs and Lord Raven, thanks for the follows. Oh, I'm overshooting this already. Fix. All right, we're in Atmo. Kerbal Space Center's there. I'm moving too fast. I overcorrected. I mean, I can see it. It's possible... Well, I'm going to run out of fuel. It's possible that I'll be able to hit it with Let me try to increase my drag on purpose. Put up my lander legs. And then get ready with the drogue chutes as fast as I can. Hit the atmo harder! No, I'm gonna overshoot it by maybe 15 kilometers. Whoa! The lander legs! So much drag. Much drag. Hi, Kerbal Space. Oh, no, no, no. Come on, drogue. Let me drogue. Let me do it. Yes! Oops, that's not what I meant to do. Sorry, ocean. Well, I know, it's a little bit of a dot on the horizon, but we got pretty close. Should I try that? I'm going to try it one more time. Because I panic overcorrected, and I feel like I could do better. And I did have a quick save. So let me... one redo. A singular redo. Alright. I'm going to make a smaller correction now. Pointing prograde. Let's activate navigation. Alright. Bring us in. I feel like this is better. Oh, I should point retrograde. Okay, please don't overheat, because I might want the engines, which have a thrust weight of 1.8. Okay, they're open. Oh! No, I don't know what blew up. The landing struts, okay. Who needs those, right? Hot, hot, hot. Hot, hot, hot. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. Whoa. It's hard to control this thing. I'm a little over time, I know. Oh, come on. Well, we got pretty close. I think the explosive landing strut fiasco caused us to be a little off course. That's what I'll blame. And this thing is, I'm also landing like a 9-person shuttle, which is kind of heavy. Let's see if I can keep the side engines. So, I'm closer. I'm not quite there, but I'll have to get... Oh yeah, I can land this whole thing. Nice. How heavy are we? How do I see tonnage? I don't know how to get the weight of this craft. No, I don't know. I feel like it's a heavy. I don't have any liquids. I'm out. Oh, stupid hills blocking my view of the space center. Fine, I'll be my own space center. Ground tether. Haha, it's so cheap. Alright, there we are. We landed. All whatever weight we are. Recover. We'll see how many kilometers. I said, what, less than 5? I feel like we're less than 5 kilometers away. Using the old eyeballs. We'll see if I was right. If we ever load. Oh, signs of life. So, almost 700 science. 5.6 kilometers. No! My reputation is ruined. But, got lots of science. Got lots of science. So here we are. We could do... We have 1,290 science. I'm trying to think of what is most worth buying at this point. It might be the RTGs. They're pretty awesome. Which would have us unlocking specialized electrics next. Yeah, 5K. It's almost running distance exactly. So let's do that. Specialized electrics, and then I have 500 left over. Let's do high performance fuel systems. Done. And the tiny bit I have left, better aerodynamics. Fine, whatever. Cool. We now have enough money to upgrade the VAB. Yep, that's what we're gonna do. And then if we take a look at these missions here. Extract ore from Eve and deliver to Gilly. Jesus. Build an outpost at Gilly for 1.4 mil. I'm surprised none of this is meteorite. Oh well. That will have to be for yet another day. But a lot got done. So to summarize, I suppose, we set up power based upon mining and fuel conversion for our Mun space station, and is doing well. So if we take a look here at, oh, why is time go crazy when I click that? I guess I can't show you. But yeah, no, we're good there. In terms of resources. We got a whole lot of additional science and technology, but unfortunately no milestones because the transfer window to Eve was just not where it needed to be. And also because of the mods I'm running, an Eve transfer is really tough to do. How's the transfer window looking now? Let's take a look. So we are nowhere near the transfer window to Eve. We're closing in on the transfer window to Duna a little bit, but nothing for Eve, nothing. So I might actually have to do a land to Duna without actually being paid to do it, because I don't see that we're going to have, you know, the stars aren't going to align for that to be the case anytime soon, I don't think. But oh well. Yeah. Transfer windows are totally off. It's possible that in the future I'll disable the life support mod so that it can do transfers to Eve and Duna more easily, because if I wanted to, I could just time warp without the life support so that we warp you know, a year into the future where we have a transfer window, but without disabling the life support first and all the other mod, it would kill people on Mud, which is kind of sad. Thank you for watching Kerbal Space Program Colonization, which originally aired live on Twitch. If you have any feedback for me, let me know in the comments below. If you would like to catch a live stream of Kerbal Space Program Colonization or any of my other content, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. Thank you so very much for watching. I'll catch you next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell.